It's a little after 3:30 Chicago time, the United States of America. No, I'm not on here because I really goddamn want to. I feel compelled to before God above all gods. Yes. Dear we the people, you're going to make it. If, big I, B, big F, if you follow your state constitutions and your federal constitutions, which means you follow the federal law and your state laws, because every state is under the federal law. And if you start reading, like Illinois state law and then Tennessee state law and a bunch of other states' laws, yeah, you'll be like, oh my God, this is like a repeat of the federal constitution. Yeah, that's sort of the point. But like in Tennessee, where the Nazis are starting to rise up near Nashville, yeah. No, I did drive through Nashville almost every goddamn time I went to Georgia, and I came back from Georgia. Unless I flew, which just was a few times. Yes. Anyways, that being said, those Nazis, yeah, I did see them on the, news in the last 2 months. Yes. Those people and domestic and foreign terrorists, because there's more than Nazi that you guys are dealing with. Domestic and foreign terrorists, domestic violent people. Yeah, what they're trying to do is find the weakest part of your law, or the part of the law that you're not going to uphold. So right now, and they'll flip it on you because a while back it was like, oh, the Department of Education, we don't have one like other nations, so we're going to try to make one. So they try to take your right of religion and faith out of the schools. Because at that time, most people did want to read their Bible or pray or sing hymns in school. Yeah, government school. I can't help it that I pay attention to people's history. These things between this fatty mass up here, they're called ears, and I've got 2 of them, and I use them quite thoroughly to listen to people's stories and history. Yeah, I've heard plenty of people say that's what happened. Yeah, before the Department of Education, one of Ronald Reagan's flaws of his presidency. But anyways, this is getting a little longer than I want. So, like Abe Lincoln's land, you know what? You're doing pretty goddamn good because you're against poverty, and I am been at the threshold of poverty my whole married life. What I see as poverty, yeah, my whole goddamn life. But true poverty, yeah, my whole married life. And since I had Shane leave November 1st, 2018, yes, you guys have helped me out with food. Not all the time, because sometimes I got starved. Oh, you have enough money, or no, we're not going to support you, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? You did help with the medical. So thanks. Truly, that's where they're hitting you right now, Illinois. In your finances, poverty, other people's poverty, yes, in the state of Illinois. In Tennessee, no, because I thought this as a child when we traveled the states, and also when I traveled down to Georgia and back up, but more down. If you read the Tennessee Constitution, it's not always sure where the borders and boundaries are because it's that old, which is fine. But a lot of that stuff that doesn't make sense in the United States Constitution and the state constitutions are there to test the people. Are they going to be domestically violent? Are they going to be domestic terrorists? Are they going to be foreign terrorists? And I don't mean across state lines, because that's not foreign territory. So the question is Tennessee going to infringe upon the rights of Kentucky? And I'm sure those Nazis down there, because I have Nazis in my background and in my family, and it's not inciting violence, it's just stating my factual truth. I'm sure they want to overtake Kentucky and make it part of Tennessee again. Okay, I know it sounds absurd, but that's what you're dealing with. And yes, with the Supreme Court, would you just leave those buggers alone? Leave them alone. Roe versus Wade goes against the most fundamental truth of we the people. Liberty for all. Justice for all. Which means, like Dr. Seuss said, are they still a person in their smallest form? Let other nations deal with reinventions, reincarnations that may be evil. They're designed for it. Some of these places. We the people, your land is not. Never has been, never is, and never will be. Okay? You got to start thinking things through. Temple to temple. Yeah. This is where you figure things out. Don't make other people think for you. Figure it out. You can have help, but you know what? Don't be led around like sheeple. Now I saw Cuzzy say that. Stop being Baba, black sheeps or white sheeps or speckled sheeps. He didn't say it that, but think for yourself. They might not be Nazis, but these people are not necessarily pro we the people. Okay? And no, the British Empire does not want the colonies or the states back. No matter what my parents are doing. Yeah, toodaloo, we the people, I love you, but the British Empire does not want you back. It goes against God, your constitution, your state constitutions, and everything that is good in this universe, okay? And the universe above us, which is eternal heaven. This is eternal time and space. So peace out. A little longer than I wanted to, but I think it was all necessary for some goddamn reason at almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Bye.